Welcome. Today's video is in regards to creating a Dropbox account and uploading your website text document and all your images to your Dropbox account. Okay. Now, if you don't have a Dropbox account, please go to Dropbox. Okay. And you can actually sign up for one. If you already have one, then go ahead and log into one. Okay. So if you already have one and you already logged in, we're going to go ahead and start creating folders. Okay, so this is currently what the inside of a Dropbox account looks like. This is on a desktop view. So if you're on the Dropbox app, it could look a little bit different. However, they should have the same similarities. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and just go through some of the features so therefore you know. This is where you can create a folder, of course. Create, this is where you can actually upload, okay? So you can actually upload any images, text, If you don't have the app, go ahead and download the app. You can actually transfer a copy here. This right here is the most important. Why? Because you will be able to share your entire website folder, okay? That is the last thing that we will actually do, because once you share the folder, or once you send the actual link to us or to your consultant that you're working with, then the development team can actually download all your content and they can actually start working. Okay, so at least knowing where things are at, very, very important. So we're going to go ahead and create the first folder. Okay, now the first folder we're going to create is the main folder. Okay, you want to type your name and you want to type the website name. Okay, I'm sorry, the website domain name. So if your website domain name is johndoe.com, then you type johndoe.com. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and press create. Okay, and now we are inside the main folder. Inside the main folder is where you will create all your subfolders. This is where you will create your individual folders for each section on your website. If you have a one-page website, or if you have a full 5 to 7 page website, whether it's 10 page, 20 page, this is where you can actually create each folder for each page. So we're going to go ahead and create the first page folder. Now, if you have a one-page website, very important. If you have a one-page website, then as opposed to typing page 1 home, you would type section 1 home. Okay, that means that this would be the first section, which is the home section, and this is where you would actually create and you can actually upload your images. But since we are doing this in regards to, if you for the clients who have a 5 to 7 page website, the process is the same for 5 to 7 page website, and it's the same for those who have a one-page website who just have sections on a one-page design. So we're going to treat this as if this is a full website with multiple pages. So page 1 home. Okay. Now we got the home page created. Okay. We're going to go right back up here. Okay. And you will see the first folder, which is page 1. We're going to create another folder. Page 2, we're going to call this About Us or About the Brand. Now, please keep in mind, whatever name that you put should match the same header information that is on your website text document. So on your website text document, if you typed page 2, who are we, or about the brand, then you would type the same thing here. So we're going to go ahead and just put, I'm going to make this easier. We're going to go ahead and put About Us. Okay, create that folder. But right now what we're doing, we're just creating the folders. Okay, so now you see this folder is created. We're going to go back right here, but that's the main folder. And you'll see now you got 2 folders. Page 3, we're going to call this one Services. Okay, and now this is the third, okay, folder. Go back here. Okay, maybe just taking a minute. Sometimes. Okay, maybe just taking. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm like, come on, Dropbox. Okay. Page 3 services. Okay. folder. Page 4. We'll call this FAQs. Okay, it's a page 4 folder. Let's create it. Okay. And we're going to create another one. We're going to call this, I don't know, we'll call it page 5. We'll call it reviews. Okay, review, same thing as testimonials. Let's go ahead and create that. You know what? Better yet, let's call this gallery / events / videos. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back here, create another folder. So now they're in order. See, now they are in exact order. Okay, because when the development team comes in and downloads your information, they will be able to build your website accordingly to the website text document information, which will actually be uploaded in this folder, and they will know exactly where the images that you actually upload to each folder, where they are to be placed on that particular page. Very, very strategically done. And what we do is we'll do page 6. We'll call this testimonials or reviews, whatever you may have named it. And okay, got that one set up. The good thing about doing it this way, yes, it may seem like it's tedious, but actually it's not. The reason why you want to do it this way is because it makes things so much easier. Okay, since we do not accept emails in regards to website content, website documents, whatever it may be, everything that we do is through Dropbox. Occasionally we will use WeTransfer, but for the most part, we do use Dropbox because therefore it just makes things so much easier for clients, and then plus a lot of clients are more familiar with Dropbox. So we're gonna go ahead and do contact us. Okay. So we got the contact. We'll go back. Okay. And we're going to create another folder. This one is going to be for logos. So if you have logos that you want to actually be placed on your website, for example, you may have worked with 10 companies in the last year, and we call this affiliates. Okay, so you may say, we're going to name this affiliate logos. Okay, and all the affiliate logos of brands that you have worked with in the past and present need to go in this folder. If you do not have affiliate logos or different companies or brands you have worked with, and this folder does not need to be created. Okay, very, very important. Now, if you do have your own logos, okay, then feel free to just name it logos. Okay, so you can have your own logos folder, and you can have another folder that you create and call it affiliate logos. So therefore we will know. Okay, so we're just going to name this logos as if you just uploaded your own few logos that you might have. And just in case, if you have a business card, whatever it may be, a digital business card, you can go ahead and add it in here as well. Okay, let me go ahead and create that. Okay, so now we're going to go back here. So now we have the folders set up. Okay, page 1, page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if you paid for 7 pages, then you should have 7 folders. Okay, in some cases, sometimes the client may pay for 7 pages, but for right now, they only need 5 pages built. Okay, they may still be working on the other 2 pages in regards to what that content might consist of, but they're not ready to actually upload it yet. However, you can still create the folders here, so therefore we still know that, hey, you actually have a 7-page website, even though we're currently going to build a 5-page website. Okay, now keep in mind, this is for if you have, I will say it again, if you have purchased a website, whether it's a new design or redesign, whatever it may be, then you will name it page 1, page 2, etc., etc., etc. If you have purchased a one-page website or you have a promo of some sort and it's only just of one page, then you will need to make sure it is not named page 1. It will say section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 5. I'm sorry, it stops at section 5. Okay, the one-page websites tend to only have 5 sections, so make sure that you have your sections. And of course, the names over here should actually match the same names that are actually on your website text document. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and upload your website text document, which should already be completely done by now. If you have not finished it, please make sure that you finish it. It is so important. So we're going to go ahead and upload. And here it is. Okay. Now, of course, you would rename it your name. Okay. Hyphen your domain name, website text document. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click this right here. So now you are able to see that it was actually uploaded. It actually will let you know. See how it says upload successful, one upload complete? It actually lets you know. And there it is. Okay. So now you have uploaded your website text document. Great job. Okay. And now we're going to go into page 1. Okay. We need to upload some images. We're going to go ahead and click out of this box right here. So therefore you can see. So now we're going to upload just a few images. Upload files. You can upload the individual files. Now, if you have a folder, if you're working off an app, you can upload a whole folder. So you can replicate the same process on your phone. Okay. It might look a little bit different, but you can. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just upload. We'll just upload one, and it will show over here. Okay, so one has been uploaded, and then we're going to upload this one. Okay, now of course these are the names, and it shows over here that the successful was complete because the fact that you can see it. Okay, now the fact that you can see it means that you can actually click on it. Okay, now this part is very important. This is where you get off into renaming your images. If you have a certain image and you say, hey, I want that image to be for a certain section, then what you do, click on it, and right here, you should be able to see, I think it's right here. There it is. Gotta just scroll down for it. Click rename. And then you can rename it. So if we said this is the home page banner, hit enter. Home page banner. Same process again. Yeah, may seem like it's tedious, but trust me, this will save you so much time. Rename this one, and we may call this one the welcome image. Okay. Therefore, we know this image needs to be with your welcome statement. If you created a welcome statement on your website text document and you want to have a welcome image, then you would just name this welcome image. Okay. So now we know that this is the welcome image. That's where it should be placed with the welcome statement. And we know this is the home page banner, which means that it'll be placed up top. Okay. Now, if you want to see what the size is, you can actually click on here. It'll actually show you the size. Now, of course, over here, you're like, okay, looks pretty good. The quality looks pretty good. You may click over here. You say, okay, the quality looks pretty good. But keep in mind, if you really want to know, and from here, just remember, just from here, you can actually crop. You can crop, adjust, do different things. Okay. You can rotate it. Okay. You can open it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click out of this. So now the home page images folder is set up. And the process is the same thing. So now we're going to speed this up. We're going to go to the About Us. Okay. Let's do something. I'm just dragging it. So we're going to do that. Now we got 2. Over here, it's finalizing. I'll let you know when they both have uploaded. And you will see them over here. So don't be alarmed. Okay. Both uploads were successful. There they go. So glad that they show that, because back in the day they did not show that. So now we need to rename these images, because if we're on the About Us page and you say, hey, this image is supposed to be for the mission statement, we don't know that if it's named this. So we're going to click on this. Okay. Click there. Name. We're going to call this mission statement. So we know that image is for the mission statement. Okay. Now, let's just say if you have an image of yourself and you want people to see you because you just think you are just the greatest thing in the world. Not a problem, okay? You want people to see, you know, another image that represents another section on the About Us page. Process repeats. Okay, and you might say this is values. Okay, so we'll know this is for the values. Okay, and it doesn't matter the order. As long as you have them renamed, then we will know that this image on the About Us page is for, this is the values, this is the image that's for the values section. This image is the one that's for the mission statement. You may say, you know what? I have some more images, okay? So let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and upload this one. Okay, so now we have 3 images that are in the About Us folder. We're going to go ahead and click out of this. It always shows you confirmation. And sorry. I'm going to go ahead and rename this one. This one may be, I don't know, team. Okay. If you say, hey, we are a team-oriented company, whatever it may be, you type team image. Now, keep in mind, if you name this as team image, that means that on your website text document, that there is a section on the About Us page that the section under the About Us, it says team. Okay, so the name of the images should match the section that you have created on your website text document. So, right there. Okay. And now we are done with the About Us. Services. This is where it could get kind of tricky, but pretty easy. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and services. Okay, successful. And let's say you have a restaurant. This is why we have this beautiful image of these shrimp fried egg rolls. I think that's what it is. We're going to upload another one because this is important. Okay. Let's upload this one. Let's upload that one. Now, okay, images were successful. Now, we got 3 images for the services. Now, this is where you need to be very, very specific, okay? If on your services page or services section, all depending if you have a one-page website or a full website, we have 5 to 7 pages or more pages than that. On your services page, you definitely need to rename the images. So, let's just say if you have a main image that you want to be placed up top on the services page, okay? So we're going to rename it. We're going to call this services header image. And you can do this for every page. If you want there to be a certain image up top for every page, then you can name it header image. Okay, just make sure that it's in the folder. So therefore, when we see the image, we'll know, oh, that is the services header image, or that is the gallery header image, or that is the FAQs header image, or that is the contact us header image, or that is the about us header image, or that is the home page header image. Okay, services header image. So now we know that that image is actually going to be placed up top. Okay, and let's just say this is the first service. Okay, need to rename this, of course. All right, first service, very, very important. Now, keep in mind, if you have a category, then what you would do is you type the category name. So let's just say if you're a stop, let's just say if you're in a restaurant business. Now, we'll do it for the this image. So let's just say if you're in the fitness, the fitness industry. So what you do is the category first. So let's say personal training. Okay. Now remember, category should already be on your text document. So you're just making sure that it aligns. So personal training. Okay. And the fact that you are naming this personal training, you may say personal training. I'm sorry. We're going to rename that again. Okay. So we'll say personal training is the category. But it's also the service. Okay? So you can put personal training category, one-on-one training. So this will let us know this is for one-on-one training. Okay? And you would type first service. Okay? Or if you don't want to put first service at the end, you can put first service. Actually, you know what? Put first service in the beginning. So first service is personal training. Okay? That is the category. Okay? The actual service under personal training is one-on-one training. Okay? So this way we will know. So you will make sure that you would change this part. If it's the second service, then you will make sure it says second service. Okay? And let's still say if it's still under personal training, but it's not one-on-one training, let's just say it's group training. Okay, so now we will know this is the second service that's under personal training, and the actual service itself is group training. It's the category. And you may say third service. Category is still personal training, and we'll say corporate training. Okay? So this is in regards to fitness, of course. So make sure that you always put the number, make sure you always put first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it may be. Put the category, so therefore we know what the category is, where this image is to be placed. And this part right here represents the actual image name. Okay, so we will know that this is the corporate training image. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just leave that there. And then we're going to do, and it's the same thing. So this is if you're in restaurant business. Okay, so if you're in a restaurant business, of course, the page would not be called services. You would type menu. Okay, no different than the other video that says do not type services. If you're in a restaurant business, you would type menu. So you would type menu. Okay, and you would type the category, which may be appetizers. and then you type the name of the appetizer, which is shrimp fried egg rolls. Okay? And if you happen to have more than one image for the same item, then you would type 1. Okay, so we would know that's the first image for shrimp fried egg rolls. If you happen to have 2, you type 2. You type 3. So that means that you would need to have 3 images that all say the same thing right here, but you just change the extension. Okay, and if you have 4, that's fine, but no more than 4 images, especially if you're no more than 4 images per food item if you're in the restaurant business. Okay. So after we've done appetizers, we may say entrees. Okay. We might serve, I don't know. We're gonna say we're gonna say pepper corn salmon. Okay. So now we know. Okay. So if you have 2 images for peppercorn salmon, first one will be number 1 like this. Next one will be number 2 like this. And the fact is, keep this in mind. The fact is that on your website text document, you should already have a list in order, okay, of your menu items in order. So therefore, when we see the images, then we'll know, okay, that image goes for this part. That image goes for this part. And you would just repeat it. Desserts. Okay. Let's just say, I don't know. It's a good dessert. Let's say cheesecake. You got 2 images. Of course, the first one will be 1. It's going to be 2. Then we would change this. The next one, the next section would be, let's say, drinks. And let's say you have a signature drink, such as, I don't know, let's say strawberry lemonade. Okay, and then you would type 1. If you have 2 pictures, you type first one will be 1, second one will be 2, and then let's just say if you do, um, corporate. Okay, if you have corporate images, okay, then what you can do is, as opposed to giving them a specific name like this, then you can just put them in order, such like this. So you type 1, it'll be 2, next one will be 3, next one will be 4, next one 5, etc., 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 etc. Okay, so therefore we will know this is for the corporate section. If you want to show off any corporate images, and let's just say if you have catering, which is very similar to corporate, same thing. If you have 10, then you first one be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And that's how you do that. So keep in mind, you can create and create and create and create. Okay? Just make sure that the images are named accordingly. Okay? So, and if you find yourself getting confused, whatever it may be, get with your consultant in regards to this. Okay? We're going to go to, get out of here, FAQs. Generally, most times you do not see an image on the FAQs page unless it's the image up top. So let's just say if you had a specific image that you want to be placed up top on FAQs, and you say you want, I don't know, you want this image right here. Okay. All right. Okay. And what you do is, of course, you already know, rename it. We're not going to go through all these folders. We're close to finishing, but the process is the same. So if you say, hey, I want this image to be for the FAQs banner, then you'll type FAQs banner image. So we'll know this is for the banner. Now keep this in mind. If you have different sections under the FAQ, such as billing FAQs, customer service FAQs, refund and return policy FAQs, and you want to have an image that represents each section, then what you would do is you would type billing FAQs image, and we will know that this image is specifically for the billing section. You want to have one that represents returns, then you would type returns FAQs image. You want to have one that's refunds, then you type refunds. And if you want to have one that's for general FAQs, then you would type general. Okay, so we would know where each image is to be placed at accordingly on your actual page. Okay, so we're going to get out of that. And renamed it, of course. We're going to do the gallery. Okay, because this is where some people get tripped up. Now, the gallery slash events could be gallery slash videos. Okay, we just put gallery events and videos. But but you can have gallery slash events, or you can do gallery slash videos, whatever it may be. Now, what you do is this. Let's just say if you have a gallery page and you have multiple sections, you have events that you had attended, and you say, hey, these images are for this specific event, but they're to go on the gallery page. So what you would do, since we are in this folder, we're going to create another folder. In this folder, we're going to call it, if we're going by the year, we'll call it 2005 City Hall Met Gala. Okay, we'll create that. So now 2025 City Hall Met Gala folder is created, and it's actually in here. So if you had to go back just to make sure that you're doing it right, then you will see the folder where you'll place your images for this particular event, and it'll actually go on the page. Okay, so if you're in here, you'll upload your images. Okay, and if you want them to be in a certain order, or if you don't care, now if you don't care in regards to the actual order, then you can just upload all the images and then we'll just place them in order. However, if you want them to be in a certain order, then that means that you would need to manually rename them. I know. That is optional. That is up to you. But if you don't care, go to order, just place them in here. Okay? And let's just say if you have another event, we're going to create another folder. Okay, we're talking 2025. And we'll call it, what should we call it? Charity Foundation. Okay, because you might have attended a charity function. You may have been a keynote speaker. You have certain images. And from here, you can upload the images for this particular section that will be placed on your gallery page. Okay? And if you don't care about the order, then just upload them in the folder. Okay? So you would do that. Okay? Now, please keep in mind, these do not need to be in order. Okay? What we will do is we will follow your website text document that actually has the order because you would have typed the order out on your website text document. So we would know if the Charity Foundation is first because you typed it first on your website text document. Then if the next was the 2025 City Hall Met Gala folder, we would know because you typed it second. Okay? And if you want to put dates for each folder, you can. However, the date should already be on the website text document. So as the team is comparing the website text document with looking at this particular folder, then they will know, okay, this folder is first, this one is second, this one's third, this one's fourth, this one's fifth, and they will list the sections in that particular order. Now, of course, if you don't have no individual sections that you want to go on your gallery page, then you do not need to create this. All you need to do is just start uploading images. And if you do not care about the order, like I said before, then you can just highlight, drag them, and we will put them in the order. Okay? Now, of course, if you have them renamed, and renaming that means that you rename them in the order that you want them to be displayed, then we will place them in that order. However, if you upload them, they don't have a name, then that means that the team is going to go ahead and just put them in the order that they best see fit, or what they may do is that they may upload them in the exact order as they are in your folder. So please keep that in mind. So, for example, this right here is an image that has not been renamed. Okay, so the team would say this one doesn't have a name, and they will upload it just like this. Okay, so be very specific in regards to making sure that you rename your folders. I'm going to close that part out. Be very specific, okay? And as you can see, it's showing the progress. Uploading 18, 19 out of 25, 40 seconds left. And it's showing all the images that are to be placed on the gallery page, okay? And you only upload them like this if you do not care about the order, and if there are no sections on the gallery page. If you just have a gallery page that has a bunch of images, then you can just upload them just like this. Okay, if you don't care about the order, don't rename them. If you care about the order, rename every single image. Upload successful, 25 uploads complete. Okay, I'm gonna click out of that. We're about to wrap up this video. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need to do testimonial or reviews because the process is the same. We don't need to do contact because the contact is the same in regards to just uploading the image and renaming the image accordingly. Okay? Of course, your website text document should already be in here. Okay? This should probably be the first thing that you actually upload. Okay? Logos. Okay? If you have a logo, and you say, hey, I want my logo to be placed, I'm not placed here, but if you have logos for your business or business card, of course you already know, just click upload, and then your logo would actually appear. Okay, just make sure that you rename it to where you say my logo, my business card. Okay, so therefore the team will know this is their actual logo because you put your logo. Keep in mind, if you work with different brands, then you would create a folder that says affiliate logos. Okay? So therefore the team will know these are the companies that they have worked with, because the folder you would name is affiliate logos. And of course, you rename each logo image in that folder, so therefore the team knows which logo is this for. You should already have the list on your on your website text document, the actual order of the logo images. Okay, so therefore they know, okay, this logo is for this one, 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 etc., etc. So once you've done this, everything is there, then you are actually done. Okay, now you're like, okay, how do I get this over to us or to your consultant? Okay, what you would do is you click share. You know, we're going to go back out of it. We're going to click on all files. So now click all files. We're out of it. Okay, so now what we do is this. Click right here, and then you can do, let's see, copy link. Okay, copy link is important. Okay, so now what it's done is it's creating an actual link. This is the link that you would send to us, or you would send to your consultant that you are actually working with. We do not need your login to your Dropbox account. We do not need your username to your Dropbox account. The only thing that we need to your Dropbox account is this link. And if you notice, when this link was created, it's for the whole entire folder. Okay, the whole entire folder, which means that once we have this link for this folder, we have access to everything inside of it. Once you create this link, please do not go back into this folder and upload more content, because you have to understand, most times the team will go in and download content the same day that the link is actually sent. So if you go back in there 3 days later and upload some more stuff, the team is going to miss it because they've already been in the folder and they've already downloaded. So this is the last thing that you do. And once you have done this part, you are done. Do not go back into this folder because, like I said, again, once they download everything, they're going to build from what they've downloaded. They're not going to come back and check this folder to see if you uploaded something. So once you've done this, I would recommend that you wait maybe 24 to 48 hours and come back and review this whole entire folder. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so that is the link. And of course, you can click manage. Okay, and right here, how it says who has access, who can control it. Anyone with this link, it should be anyone with this link, because once you send the link, then that means that we can actually gain access to it. Okay, keep it as is. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. Okay, we'll click out of it. Okay, now, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, now there is one more thing that you should be very, very cautious of. Okay, images. Okay, most people have a lot of images on their phone, sometimes on their desktop, sometimes in their Google Drive, and sometimes the size and the quality of the images can be deceiving. Okay, so if you want to know what the quality and the image of each image looks like, you want to see what the actual size is, then just click on it. If you're on a desktop or an iPad, whatever it may be, just click on the actual image. And you can actually blow it up on your end. That is the actual size. That's the actual size. Okay? Quality looks pretty good. That's a big image. That's good. That means that image can actually be used. This image is actually kind of small. Okay? An image like this, we necessarily wouldn't recommend it, but it can be used, but it'll have to be used in a section where an image is small itself, so therefore it doesn't diminish the quality. Okay? The image is good quality, but it's small. Okay? This could be used as such as a graphic banner of some sort. Okay? Still kind of good size, but still kind of small. Kind of small. Kind of small. Good quality. Good, kind of small. Kind of small. Kind of small. Kind of small. Whoa, back up. This is a good size. Good size. Great quality. Is crystal clear. Okay? Good size, but a little bit blurry. Okay? If you look a little bit. Okay? This image might have been an image that was actually upsized. And it's kind of stretched out a little bit. However, it is a nice image, but you can tell it looks a little bit grainy. Okay? It looks a little bit grainy. Okay? But the size of it is good. Okay? Good size. Good size. Good size. Good size. Good size. Kind of small, but good quality. Kind of small, but the quality is still good. So this image could still be used, but this image would have to be used in a section where it's kind of it's a small section. Okay, this image would not be good for a banner. You have to understand. Anytime that you want to use a banner image, the image needs to be big. Okay, it needs to be big like that, or something like that's an image that can actually be placed up top on all pages, because this is a big image and it takes up a lot of space. So this image will not need to be stretched. Okay, going back, kind of small, good quality. Okay, and it's not small. It's good size, but it looks a little bit grainy, a little bit. You know, it looks a little bit grainy, but it can still be used. Okay, now this is a small image. An image like this we would not recommend. Okay, it is so small that we cannot upsize it. If we try to upsize it, it's just going to stretch. It's going to stretch out the pixels in the picture. Okay, good size. Decent size, small size. Ah, shrimp fried egg rolls, good size. Okay, and that's it. So please keep that in mind as you start to gather your images. You want to go through them like this to make sure they are of good size and to where you can actually see the quality and you can actually see how big they are. Now, of course, if you're on your phone, it's a little bit different because you cannot make the image bigger on your phone per se to see how good the quality is. Okay, so if you're able to get in front of an iPad, laptop, whatever it may be, then doing this definitely helps. Okay, definitely helps. And that's it. That is it for this video. Okay, we thank you for being a customer. If you're a customer of 54 Web Media, if you're working with a consultant that actually works with us, we thank you for working with a consultant that actually works with us. And when I say work with us, meaning they work with us, we partner, we work together. Okay. Now, if you have not subscribed to the new 54 Web Media YouTube channel, then please do. Okay, it's brand new. Now, of course, all depending on when you view this, it's going to be more videos. Right now, it's currently 10 videos, but it's going to be more videos. Okay, and it might look a little bit different just in regards to the order. But as you can see, there's a section for videos for new clients who are getting started. There are account videos. Okay, for those who already have an account on 54 Web Media. Okay, so everything that you need is here. Okay, update billing methods, help section overview, purchasing products on 54 Web Media. Okay. Now keep in mind there are going to be more videos coming, so all depending on when you view this, it might be a whole lot more. But be sure to subscribe to this channel because everything that we do in regards to visuals and videos, whatever it may be, is actually going to be here. Okay. If your consultant sent you here, do not be alarmed. Don't be worried. That just means that we work together. Okay. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. If you have not created if you have not created your account yet on 54 Web Media, okay, this is the 54 Web Media site currently, okay. These are the products that are currently that we offer, okay. Domains, websites, WordPress, website builder, online store, okay. Email plans, marketing. You have email marketing and search engine optimization, also known as SEO. Got security. Security is very important in regards to websites. Website security, website backups, SSL certificates, managed SSL service, and of course we have hosting, cPanel, WordPress, Web Hosting Plus, and VPS hosting. Okay, so see that cool little feature right there? Awesome, it's amazing. So support, of course, on create, help. Okay, so we appreciate you. We thank you once again. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we will be uploading more videos and they will be detailed and everything that you need can actually be found here if you are a current client, a new client, or if you're a client that's coming back to us. We appreciate you and we thank you once again. Take care.